Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is taking off runway 6, Person County.
Now, looking this way is way more important than looking that way. They're both important.
I was looking before I even started turning.
But, you know, not everybody talks on the radio, as we've discussed before.
Yes, we have.
All right, rock and roll.
Person County traffic, Twin Cessna 3288 Mike, turning left base, runway 6, Person County.
Yeah, it's flying a really big pattern, but on a twin, if he's just getting used to it, that'd be kind of normal. Oh, if you're looking at your gauges, you can see that 10 degrees nose up gives you full power about 70 knots.
Yep.
Person County traffic, Twin Cessna 3288 Mike, turning final runway 6, Person County.
And so normally on instrument flying, you don't necessarily want to be quite that slow.
Okay.
80 is probably a better number. That's about 7.5 degrees nose up, by where you are right now.
Okay.
But it is getting you away from the ground. So if you took off and all of a sudden ran into fog, then you would focus right here. Okay, here are the foggles. I have the controls.
Your controls. My foggle.
I have the controls.
Turner County, Warrior 1970 is departing north from the airport.
Okay, so I got the controls.
Okay.
Her job is to look at the gauges.
Okay.
All right, I have the controls.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's an obsession, apparently.
Well, you're wanting to be pilot in command. You'll get there. Okay, so we're climbing. Basically, I use the little orange pointer to go where I want the plane to be going.
All right, we're going 6.
And I train myself to always have that going where I want the plane to go. Because if I look away, for example, I'm going to turn here just a little bit.
Okay.
And I looked up, and that's what I saw. It would tell me immediately that I'm off my heading. I don't have to think so much. Well, my number was 060. It just, I'm off the heading.
Okay.
So that's what I use it for. Again, remember that everything you're doing, you do up here. You see it wrong, you do it. See it wrong, fix it. See it wrong, fix it.
Okay.
All right? So now that we're up and away, we're climbing a little bit better, about 7.5 degrees nose up, going through 2,200 feet. I'm going to level off at about 2,500. So as I do that, and also, you use the trim a little more in instrument flying.
Cessna 906 Papa, clear of the active, taxi runway 6 for departure.
Because you don't want to have to work so hard.
Right.
If you're always holding pressure on the yoke and you look away, your body's going to relax and the plane's going to go somewhere you don't want to go. So there's 2,500. So I come up here, and we don't fly with the trim. We fly with the yoke. I push it over level. And I keep it level, fixated, right there. As I accelerate, now I'm going to pull the power back, still fixing, occasionally over here, but what you'll find is you probably already can put it about where it needs to be without, just by muscle memory and sound. Now I'm leveled off. I've got the plane trimmed pretty good for level flight. I have to tweak it just a tiny bit here and yonder, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
So now what I'm looking at is my scan. So this is for straight. I also have the number I'm tracking right up there. Very helpful. It should coincide with what I'm tracking right here. If I see that I'm climbing a little bit, nose is up a smidgen, I can just ease it over. Hardly enough to notice, just like you would do if you were looking out the windshield. There's no need to be in a huge hurry most of the time, so if I'm just slowly coming back down, and you're also going to find on instruments that the plane doesn't move around near as much as you thought it did. People hit all these bumps and they think, oh hell, this plane's all over the sky. Well, the truth is it's not.
Okay.
If all I had was 100, 150, 200 feet, I'd probably do it entirely with the yoke.
Final to 6, New River Valley.
However, if I had any more than that, I would probably do the power management a little bit. All right, so now let's look at a turn. So if I got to turn the airplane to due north, I'll put the bug there. I'll look up here, and I'll roll in till the green arrow and the green triangle and the white triangle are together. And as I get within about 10 degrees of where I want to go, then I'm going to come back up here again, and I'm going to roll back out. Then I'm going to look to see what I got.
Okay.
All right? You have the flight controls.
My flight controls.
So due north, 2,500 feet. Hardest thing you're going to do in life is fly straight and level. Turning's easier than straight and level, because you can be off a little bit, nobody can tell. Now, all your changes should be very subtle. The thing that people do wrong is they want things to change in a hurry, and nothing should change in a hurry. It should all be slow as molasses. Nice and easy, small change, see what happens. You also want to be very deliberate, so you always want numbers in your head.
76056, 10 miles southwest about the landing at Blue Ridge.
So the numbers would be what altitude do I want, what pitch do I want, what airspeed do I want, what heading do I want. Always numbers. And anytime you look and you're not on the number you decided, small change to put it back. If it consistently, every time you look away, it pops up, probably not trimmed right.
The airport's level 2,300, inbound for landing, runway 5 at 10 ready.
County traffic to Cessna 906 Papa, departing runway 6, will depart the pattern to the south off the downwind.
Okay, so now let's climb.
Okay.
And in order to climb, it's always wide open. Never pitch up, just push your power in and let the plane climb on its own.
Okay.
If you pull back, you get slow and the controls get heavy because
Okay.
they're fighting you.
How far are we going up?
4,500.
Wow.
Wide open.
Traffic
About 5 degrees. About where you got it right now.
Okay.
Should be about right. Without having to fight the controls a lot.
Okay.
Stay on your heading. Work your scan hard and quick. Don't let your eyes stare at any one thing. And anytime you're not where you left it, put it back. So you just leveled out. Let's turn right to heading of due east.
Okay.
Handed right, very nice. There you go. 5 degrees nose up. Or about 6.5 or 7. Pulling up too hard. There you go. Part of this is you don't want to work so hard that you are creating problems. Now, there might be a time you do need to climb 1,000 feet a minute, or 10 degrees nose up to clear a ridge or something, but or at night when you can't see well, but you want to keep that climb going. So 5 degrees nose up.
Runway 6, Person County.
Good.
Traffic, jump of the way, Skyline progress number 10, sir.
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 0562, southwest crossing overhead for left downwind 13, Blue Ridge.
All right, left turn to a heading of 330. So put your orange pointer on 330. Good. And decide on pitch, bank angle. Typically, instrument flying, I don't normally go below 80 knots.
About 11 miles to the northeast, going after a 4500 downwind, runway 5, unknown traffic.
Doing good.
Traffic over midfield for the left downwind entry for 05 at Denver. Full stop.
Person County traffic, 529 Romeo Golf, approximately 6 miles east of runway 6, going to cross midfield and enter the downwind leg for runway 6, Person County.
County Warrior 1970 Hotel is about 7 miles from the northeast. We're going to be entering left downwind runway 5 at a 45, Harnett.
Blue Ridge.
Did you tighten this up?
Base 13, Blue Ridge.
Again?
Tighten this up? Seems tighter.
I did not. Somebody else might have.
Okay.
Crosswind at midfield for 05, Louis. And Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 056, final 13, Blue Ridge.
Skyhawk 2, Skyhawk 1.
269053, downwind, runway 4. Stay with the traffic, Skyhawk 598, turning left downwind for 05 at midfield.
Person County traffic, 529 Romeo Golf, 3 miles east of runway 6, crossing midfield and entering the downwind leg, Person County.
Attitude, attitude, attitude. Bouncing up and down on your pitch. You're going to be chasing the plane from now to the time you quit. Difference between reacting and correcting. You want to get to the point you're no longer reacting, but you are correcting.
Okay. Left 805, Dinwiddie.
That means when you see something wrong, you need to take a minute or two to decide what to do, and not a minute or two, but a few seconds.
Right.
And then put in a correction. And the correction should be very deliberate.
529 Romeo Golf, entering the downwind leg for runway 6, Person County.
Harnett Regional Warrior 1970 Hotel is going to be entering a 45, left 45 for runway 5, Harnett.
If you do stare at any one thing, it ought to be the attitude indicator. As long as it's not way off.
I've been looking at these three mostly.
Good.
4, I mean.
As long as the attitude's not way off, everything else is going to stay reasonably safe.
Right. I mean, you're right. Staying level is not easy.
5 to the northeast, plan to go in T4, Person County.
Person County, 529 Romeo Golf, base leg for runway 6, Person County.
Harnett Regional Warrior 1970 Hotel is on downwind, left downwind, runway 5, Harnett.
Person County, Centurion 9648 X-ray. I will enter left downwind for runway 6, Person County.
Roger, Person County.
Now, it's also fairly important to put your power to the same place and leave it there.
970 Hotel.
You're constantly moving it in and out. You're constantly changing the feel of the plane.
I really haven't been. I've been hanging my hand on it out of habit. Maybe I've been doing it in a subtle way. I didn't realize I was.
Well, you're about 100 RPM low, which not to say I mean, it's fine to be there,
Person County traffic 5.
but it also means you got to change the trim on the airplane.
Person County.
Harnett Regional Warrior 1970 Hotel is on final runway 5, Harnett.
County, Centurion 9648 X-ray, left downwind for runway 6, I have landing traffic in sight.
Okay, if you wanted to go back to Person County, what would you do?
Look at my map.
Okay. So how are you going to program it?
Point to traffic point at 23 Bravo is about 6 miles to the west.
Correct.
Okay. All knob, big knob. Start small and think big. Or keep your scan going.
Person County traffic, 529 Romeo Golf, clear of runway Person County.
Person County, Centurion 9648 X-ray, left base for runway 6, Person County.
Good. All right, now what does it tell you to do?
Tells me to turn around.
All right.
May I turn around?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Heavy traffic, train 963.
So I would assume I should start to descend.
Well, how far away are you?
$22 miles?
Good. Have you looked out recently?
No, I'm not supposed to.
All right, look out.
Okay. Now what? I'm above the clouds. Am I missing something?
Well, how would you get down?
Find a hole?
Good.
There's a hole right here.
That's true.
Want me to go down?
Nope.
Okay.
How long are you going to be staying?
But that is the way you think. You find the biggest hole you can find.
Yep.
The preference is to go straight ahead to get down.
Show you what for.
But if you had to, if it's the hole is big enough to do a big circle, you could circle.
Okay.
In fact, you could just circle around the cloud in the center of the hole if you can, have a big perimeter around it.
Right.
What you don't want to do is try to go through the clouds while you're turning.
Correct.
If you have to come down turning, you really don't want to be there unless there's no other option. Straight ahead, descent, level out, turn.
Okay. You want me to go down?
Nope.
Okay.
I do want you to go to Person County, however.
I know, I'm off course.
Okay.
Person County traffic, 529 Romeo Golf, entering the downwind leg for runway 6, Person County.
And for runway 34, Hanover. Hanover traffic, Cherokee Way 0 Delta Papa turning downwind for runway 34, Hanover, touch and go.
Right by the power plant. I didn't realize we had gone that far. I guess I'm not supposed to be looking out the window, sorry.
Well, don't tell Greg on the check ride. Hey, I didn't know that water tower was there.
Sorry about that.
Now, what you're learning today applies at night. At night, you don't want to be doing anything really fast and abrupt. Nice and smooth. Have your numbers in your head. Make the plane stay on those numbers.
Okay.
Hanover traffic, Cherokee 180 Delta Papa turning Person County Airport, 529 Romeo Golf, base leg, runway 6, Person County. Hanover traffic cap 2566, 8 miles to the north. Inbound, we're going to overfly the airport 2,500 and then circle for a left downwind 34. Hanover.
Dinwiddie traffic, Devon Air 713 Bravo Sierra is 6 miles to the north. I'll be inbound for landing. Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie traffic, Skyhawk 701, 10 miles to the south at 3,000 feet, inbound for landing, runway 5. Dinwiddie.
Person County traffic, 529 Romeo Golf, final, runway 6, Person County.
4 miles. Transitioning to the north, just north of the airfield, 1,400 feet, Harness Regional traffic.
Dinwiddie traffic, Devon Air 713 Bravo Sierra is 3 miles to the northeast. We're doing a left 360 drop altitude and we'll be entering a 45 to downwind runway 5. Dinwiddie.
Why is this thing blinking message?
Well, what it's going to tell you is you don't have your compass, your course setting with this.
Okay.
Press the message button, it says set course to 199.
Traffic, Skyhawk 701.
Now, the truth is, it doesn't really make any difference.
We'll cross midfield.
It's just a good habit.
Okay.
And maneuver to enter the 45 for left downwind, runway 5.
There will come a day when we do VOR navigation, you'll have to be able to set it. So,
Okay.
Hanover traffic cap 2566, 5 miles north of the airfield, going to overfly 2,500 and then turn and enter 45 left downwind runway 34. Hanover. Hanover traffic, Cherokee 180 Delta Papa turning downwind for runway 34, Hanover, touching down.
Dinwiddie traffic, Devon Air 713 Bravo Sierra is entering a left downwind for runway 5, Dinwiddie.
Yes, they were wrong about the clowns.
Hanover traffic cap 2566, overflying the airport from north to south, 2,500, and then we'll turn and enter 45 left downwind runway 34, Hanover.
It was saying
Hanover traffic, Cherokee 180
5,000.
Dinwiddie traffic, Navy helicopter 615, flight of 3 Navy Seahawk, 15 miles to the northwest, transiting southeast midfield, 500 feet as you all below Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie traffic, Skyhawk 701, 4 miles to the east. We'll cross midfield at 2,000 feet, extend 2 miles, and enter the 45 for left downwind runway 5.
Dinwiddie traffic, Debonair 713, Bravo Sierra, left base runway 5, Dinwiddie.
Now, your feet are important. When you make these little turns, if you aren't used to putting a tiny bit of foot in, the nose will wag back and forth and make it hard to roll out on an exact heading.
Okay.
Dinwiddie traffic, Debonair 713, Bravo Sierra, final runway 5, Dinwiddie.
Hanover traffic, cap 2566, left downwind runway 34, Hanover.
Dinwiddie traffic, Skyhawk 701, I have aircraft in sight on.
Hanover traffic, cap.
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 90508, Lima uniform is 10 miles northeast of the field,
at 1,800
and will be flying over pattern about 500 feet, and then crew dropping to join left downwind for runway 31. Blue Ridge traffic.
South City traffic, RV Whiskey Zulu, 9 to the west, inbound runway 4, South City. Mark. Dinwiddie traffic, Mexico 615, headed 3, Navy Blackhawk, 10 miles to the west, 500 feet, will be passing north of the field, 500 feet west to east, Dinwiddie traffic.
Dinwiddie traffic, Skyhawk 701. Maneuvering to enter the 45 for left downwind runway 5, Dinwiddie.
34.
South City traffic, RV Whiskey
Okay, if you wanted to go to Danville, how would you do it?
runway 4, South City.
Probably under direct and then recent.
Okay. Now, the top one doesn't have a recent for direct.
This one does.
The bottom one does.
To the east and bound for landing runway 34, Hanover.
So then I would just do K-Dan.
All right, that'll work.
You want me to do it?
Instead, use the big knob and turn 4 clicks to the right.
Dinwiddie traffic, Mexico 615, flight 3, Navy helicopter.
All right, now push the end of the knob.
Traveling.
Not far. Yep. Push it in. Now move the cursor down till you find Damel. Big knob moves the cursor.
And hit.
Hey, now hit. Now don't turn it off yet. Now hit direct and enter.
And then we'll be flying over the field about 500 feet, and then teardropping to join the left downwind for runway 31.
All right. Now it tells me that if you'll fly ahead in the 323, you should get there in 23 miles.
Okay.
So right turn.
Dinwiddie traffic, Scott 701, turning left downwind, runway 5.
Now, if you want to see it on the map, turn the small knob one click.
Tower City traffic, Whiskey Zulu turning left downwind. Runway 4, this will be touch and go at Tower City.
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 9050 is 3 miles northeast of the field, and then we'll be flying over 500 feet along traffic pattern and joining the left downwind from runway 31, and we have you in sight. Blue Ridge traffic.
Dinwiddie traffic, Scott 701, turning base, runway. Turning final, runway 5.
Now, the other thing is, if you look at the compass while the airplane's turning, it's not going to read correctly. It has arrows built into the turn.
Right.
So the wings have to be straight and level for it to work.
Okay. I think we're pretty level.
Hello, traffic. Medbat 05, helicopter was 7 to the east, 1,500, transition westbound, Monroe.
Tower City traffic, Whiskey Zulu left base 4, runway 4, touch and go Tower City.
Mondo traffic, Cap 3216, 345 to downwind, 05.
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 90508 is overflying the field, and they will be teardropping 2 miles out to join left downwind for runway 31. Blue Ridge traffic.
Wayne Executive traffic, you got a white station there, 10 miles to the northeast. We'll be joining a left downwind runway 5, Wayne Executive.
Hello, traffic. Medbat 05, helicopter 104.
All right, let's turn left to due west, 270.
Tower City traffic, Whiskey Zulu on the go, departing runway 4, remaining
Fox, November 144 Papa Whiskey is
Executive traffic, White Station is now 5 miles northeast, joining straight in, left downwind 5.
Remember, as you fly this, you start to get tired. You have to convince yourself to continue to scan, decide on what things ought to be, decide on numbers, decide on what it looks like, but mainly fly the attitude indicator.
Skyhawk 738 Bravo Golf, holding as published 10 miles southwest of the airport at 3,000 feet. Remaining left closed traffic, Salt Lake City. City traffic, Whiskey Zulu, left downwind, runway 4, touch and go with Solid.
Okay, now I want to come down 500 feet a minute to 3,000 feet.
Going straight?
Straight ahead. Now push it over. No. Level flight, take 300 RPM off your motor and stay relaxed.
Fluid traffic, Skyhawk 905.
Executive traffic, White Station is now left downwind, runway 5.
Now, if you stay relaxed, the airspeed should stay about 95. The nose will be a couple of degrees nose down, and it may oscillate a tiny bit, and then it should settle out at about 400 to 500 feet a minute. Now, if you leave 2200 on, it's only going to come down 100 or 2 feet a minute.
Fluid traffic, Skyhawk 90508 is turning final for runway 31 for 4 south.
Harnett, Sierra 675, Sierra Papa 4 to the north. Inbound for landing, runway 5. Currently at 3,000 feet.
Suffolk traffic caravan, jumpers away in 2 minutes overhead, Suffolk 13,000 and below, lookout Suffolk.
Solid City traffic, Whiskey Zulu, left base 4, runway 4, touch and go Solid City.
Yeah, see how easy that is?
Yep.
W traffic, 56 Hotel, 3 mile final, 3 miles southeast, will be ready.
Executive traffic, station turn left base 5, wait executive.
200.
All right, left turn to due south. Good.
Harnett, Sierra 675, Sierra Papa entering the 45 for a left downwind, runway 5, Harnett.
Traffic, station turn in final 5.
Hey, left turn to 120.
At 3,000, right?
3,000, that is correct.
Harnett County, Sierra 675, Sierra Papa, left base, runway 5.
Blue Ridge traffic, November 518 Whiskey Fox, 5 miles to the east, inbound will be a low approach, and then a west turn, or a turn back to the west, Blue Ridge.
Harnett, 675 Sierra Papa, final, runway 5, Hornet.
Pacific traffic, 2 minutes to American in the air, 14,000 feet below, do not provide field, use caution sector.
Now, as a reminder, just before you get there, about 50 feet, maybe a little bit less, you bring the nose up too soon, you never get there.
Okay.
Bring the nose up with power. So you want to still be coming down. Out there on the pitch, attitude indicator. A little too far down. Right about there. Now bring your power back up to 23.
Solid City traffic, Whiskey Zulu, left downwind for runway 4, full stop, Solid City. Solid City traffic, Mooney, Niner 140 Victor, about 7 miles south, 3.
All right, let's turn left to 070.
Blue Ridge traffic, TechNam 7 Hotel is 7 miles to the southwest. We'll be entering a crosswind over the field and a left downwind for 13 at Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge traffic, November 518 Whiskey Fox, entering the left downwind.
Descend to maintain 2000, straight ahead.
Okay.
Blue Ridge traffic.
Pacific traffic, use caution, parachutes in the air, 14,000 feet below, do not require field, parachute in progress, sector.
Solid City traffic, RV Whiskey Zulu, left base for runway 4, full stop, Solid City.
Blue Ridge traffic, 518 Whiskey Fox, left base 13, low approach, Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge traffic, 518 Whiskey Fox, turning final 13, Blue Ridge.
Public traffic caravan jumping away in 1 minute, 13,000 and below, look out Suffolk.
Blue Ridge traffic, TechNam 7 Hotel is now entering a left crosswind.
Your attitude indicator.
13 at Blue Ridge.
Think about your numbers.
I gained too much altitude when I added power.
First County traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Golf, about 6 miles to the southwest, inbound on the RNAV 6, 2,200 feet. This will be a full stop landing, runway 6.
Harnett County. 45.
Blue Ridge traffic is going to be overflying the field to join the left downwind, traffic ahead in sight.
South 2 traffic, Mooney, Niner 140 Victor, crosswind. Blue Ridge traffic, TechNam 7 Hotel turning left downwind, midfield, runway 13 at Blue Ridge. City traffic, Moody 9140 Victor, turning downwind for runway 4, Siler City.
Bring your power back up or you're going to be fighting your plane forever.
Suffolk traffic caravan, jumpers away 13,000 and below, do not overfly the field, Suffolk.
Harnett County traffic, Cherokee 2, Bravo Director, left downwind, runway 5, 45350, Harnett.
Oh yeah, you can head on out. I'm just turning left base now.
Blue Ridge traffic, Champions midfield downwind 1-3, number 2 Blue Ridge.
And Blue Ridge traffic, TechNam 7 Hotel turning short final, 13 with full stop at Blue Ridge. South City traffic, 39.
And turn right to heading 180.
And Blue Ridge traffic, Champions turning base 13, Blue Ridge number 2.
Turning 5, Harnett. Waiting check traffic, East Airport, medical helicopter 1500.
All right, descend to maintain 1,600.
And Blue Ridge traffic, Champions turning final 13, Blue Ridge.
Wilson County traffic, Cessna 2 Papa Alpha is about 3 miles to the north, inbound to do downwind 6 person.
Siler City traffic 78 Mike Juliet, 5 nautical miles east on the 45.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Golf, 3 mile final, runway 6, Person County.
Ascend, maintain 1,600. Remember, that's power management.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Golf, 1 mile final, runway 6, Person County.
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 90508 is departing to the northeast, last call. Blue Ridge traffic.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Golf, short final, runway 6, Person County.
And lead your level out by about 50 feet, so bring your power back up to 23.
South City traffic, Moody 9140.
You pull up without doing it, it's going to get slow and it's going to fight you. Good.
Harnett County Unicom, Skyhawk 5741 Tango, 10 miles.
Turn right to heading 240.
Airport advisory.
And Blue Ridge traffic, Champions downwind 13, Blue Ridge, taking about.
All right, you can take your goggles off.
2 miles 45, Siler City.
And we'll go in and land.
Okay.
Siler City traffic, Moody 9140 Victor, downwind, runway 4, Siler City.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Golf, clear of runway 6 at Alpha 4. Head back to runway 6 for departure, Person County.
Take the controls for a sec.
I have the controls.
78, Mike Juliet, Siler City 78, Mike Juliet, left downwind for runway 4, Siler City.
Blue Ridge traffic, champ is base 13 Blue Ridge.
South Sea traffic, Mooney Niner 140 Victor, we're downwind for runway 4, we've got you in sight.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Siler City.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 6, Person County.
South City traffic, Mooney Niner 140. 4, final in sight. South City.
Remember your feet.
That was bad.
You weren't watching airspeed.
I was going too slow?
Oh.
I assume we're just stopping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been a somewhat decent short field landing. Not a great touchdown, but at least it was short.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Let's turn here.
Okay.
You got to slow it down.
I'm sorry, I was going to
Think
go...
think.
I was going to go all the way to 5.
I know, but you got a guy waiting behind you.
Okay. Sorry. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is exiting runway Alpha 4.
They were waiting for you. They thought you were going to mess up big time. I tried to tell them otherwise, but...
I didn't really hear a whole lot of comments. I don't know how I did.
You're a judge.
What's that?
You've got enough flying now to know whether you did good and be ahead of the game and so forth.
I mean, I did Foggles about a year ago. One time. I think I did okay.
Yeah, you did fine for, to just be not exposed to that very much or whatever.
I mean, you're right. It's struggle to stay level.
It is. It's the hardest thing you do. Takes a lot of concentration.
Yeah.
Now, the more you can trim, the easier it is. The more you stay on top of it till your trim is just perfect.
We'll be making a left crosswind departure back to the southwest. Person County.
I don't even know what time it is. Oh, just in time. Plane. Are you using this plane for the...
No.
Okay, so tie it down.
Please.
Absolutely.